sometimes we go to church and we hear, yeah, God guides everybody. I get that. So bring it down to you. God's guidance is personal to you and it's precise to you. So what's going on in your life right now? There's God's promise of his steady guidance. God's promise of his steady guidance. In Psalm 32 and verse 8, King David, who knew what it meant to mess up as a follower of God, said, God is speaking to him and he says, you know, David, I will instruct you. Dave, I will teach you in the way you should go. Listen now, God's guidance is personal and it is precise to you. God's guidance. See, I want you to hear this because sometimes we go to church and we hear, yeah, God guides everybody. I get that. God guides Christians. So bring it down to you. God's guidance is personal to you and it's precise to you. So what's going on in your life right now? What's happening in your life? Don't worry about the people around you. Your life. God's guidance to your life is personal and it is precise. It's good to know that you're not navigating as a follower of Jesus this life by guesswork. He's the trail guide. He's walking right beside you, but you got to listen and you got to do what he says. You got to go on that trail where he leads. So the question is a simple one, and the question is this: are you? Are you? I mean, he's there. He's your steady guide. But are you listening? Are you listening? He's talking. And he's always telling you and me something to do and someplace to go. God is so very talkative. He's not really a quiet God in the sense that he doesn't speak. He speaks softly at times, but he's always speaking. And so are you hearing him? Are you paying attention? Are you asking him to guide him? Just like in James chapter 1 and verse 5, we're encouraged by the half-brother of Christ. When you lack wisdom, man, pray to God and ask him for it. And he will speak to you personally and precisely, and he will give you that wisdom generously and graciously. He will provide it to you. There's a sixth promise, and it is this: God's promise to give us victory over temptation. To give us victory over temptation. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13, I remember memorizing this verse as a kid. You are tempted in the same way that everyone else is tempted. Good to know you're not alone, isn't it? But God can be trusted to keep his promise, in other words, to not let you be tempted too much. He will always show you how to escape whatever temptation you might be experiencing in the moment. And I am so happy to be able to tell you that when temptation comes your way or mine, that we're not hemmed in, guys. We're not trapped. We're not in some sort of box canyon that we can't get out of. Whenever temptation arises within our lives, God hangs a great big sign at some point that says, exit. Exit, right? So look for the exit sign. It will always be there. Sometimes it means you just got to get up and leave. Sometimes it means you got to go to the bathroom and rinse your mouth out with soap. Sometimes it means you need to quit looking at that. Sometimes it means you need to ask God to forgive you and submit your attitude to the Holy Spirit. Sometimes it means you've got to open up your wallet, your checkbook, your credit card, however it is you give, and obey God in financial matters. But there's always a way out of the temptations. And I know that because God promises that. There's a seventh promise of God, and it is this: it is his unending strength. It is God's unending strength for your life and for mine. So I love Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 31. This is out of the Nagel Paraphrase Bible. So you may not recognize a few of these words, but the verse starts out in the Nagel Paraphrase Bible like this: hey, you, hey, you, trust in the Lord for the help you need, and your strength will be renewed. He will give you the lift of the soaring eagle, the tireless energy of the endurance runner, and the stamina of the power walker. Wow. Wow. That is the unending strength of God that is available to you and to me. Now, there's a few people from our church right now who are walking on the bridge. What do they call that? The walk or something? Columbia Walk? Right. And you know what? They should be in church on Sunday, and that's why God sent the rain on them. Just joking. Okay, just joking. Don't take it seriously. But when you see your friend who's doing this, say, man, John was really hard on you today, okay? Just put a little fear of God in him, okay? If I was walking across that bridge, I would need more than the unending strength. I would need an unending Uber, okay?